The Philippines, a mesmerizing archipelago of over 7,000 islands, is a melting pot of cultures, languages, and histories. Its strategic location in Southeast Asia has made it a crossroads of human migration and interaction for millennia. This rich tapestry of human experience is reflected in the diverse genetic makeup of the Filipino people, a story that is only beginning to be fully understood. For centuries, the origins of the Filipinos have been a subject of much debate and speculation. Early theories often relied on linguistic and cultural similarities, but the advent of modern genetics has provided powerful new tools to trace back the ancestral roots of populations. By analyzing the DNA of present-day Filipinos, scientists are piecing together a more complete and nuanced picture of their fascinating past. This essay delves into the genetic origins of Filipinos, going beyond simplistic narratives to explore the complex interplay of migrations, admixtures, and adaptations that have shaped their genetic heritage. From the early inhabitants who arrived thousands of years ago to the more recent waves of migration, the story of the Filipino people is a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the remarkable diversity of our species. One of the key pieces of evidence used to understand the origins of Filipinos is their language. The vast majority of Philippine languages belong to the Austronesian language family, a vast group of languages spoken across a wide swath of the globe, from Madagascar in the west to Easter Island in the east. This linguistic connection suggests a shared ancestry between the speakers of these languages, pointing to a common origin somewhere in the distant past. Linguists have traced the origins of the Austronesian language family back to Taiwan, where the earliest forms of these languages are thought to have emerged around 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. This has led to the widely accepted theory that the ancestors of Austronesian speakers, including Filipinos, originated in Taiwan and spread outwards from there. The spread of the Austronesian languages is a testament to the remarkable seafaring abilities of these early voyagers. They navigated vast distances across the open ocean, carrying their language and culture with them as they settled new lands. The Philippines, with its strategic location along the ancient maritime trade routes, played a crucial role in this expansion, acting as a stepping stone for the Austronesian migration further south into Indonesia, Melanesia, and beyond. However, while language provides valuable clues, it is important to note that linguistic diffusion does not always perfectly mirror population movements. People can adopt new languages through cultural contact without significant genetic exchange. Therefore, it is crucial to consider genetic evidence alongside linguistic data to gain a more complete understanding of the past. Based on the linguistic evidence, the prevailing theory for the peopling of the Philippines and the wider Austronesian world has long been the out-of-Taiwan hypothesis. This model proposes a single major migration event from Taiwan around 5,000 years ago, with Austronesian-speaking farmers rapidly expanding throughout island Southeast Asia and the Pacific, replacing or assimilating earlier populations they encountered. The out-of-Taiwan model gained widespread acceptance due to its ability to explain the distribution of Austronesian languages and the archaeological evidence of Neolithic cultural practices, such as rice cultivation and pottery making, which appear to have spread alongside these languages. This model shaped our understanding of Southeast Asian prehistory for decades, influencing textbooks and shaping national narratives. However, in recent years, this simplistic view has been challenged by emerging genetic data and a more nuanced understanding of the archaeological record. Critics argue that the out-of-Taiwan model oversimplifies a complex process, overlooking the possibility of multiple migrations, long-term interactions between different groups, and the contributions of indigenous populations already present in the region. While the out-of-Taiwan hypothesis provides a useful framework, it is important to acknowledge its limitations and embrace a more multifaceted perspective that accounts for the full complexity of human history in the region. Recent advances in genetic sequencing provide new insights into the origins of Filipinos, challenging the traditional out-of-Taiwan model. Studies reveal multiple waves of migration and admixture, not a single event. Y chromosome DNA shows lineages from Taiwan and other parts of Southeast Asia. The Philippines was a crossroads of human movement for millennia. Genetic data reveals a complex tapestry of admixture within the Filipino population. Section 5. The Ancient Negrito Lineage. A deeper dive into Denisovan ancestry. Significant Denisovan ancestry has been found in Negrito populations in the Philippines. Negritos are among the earliest inhabitants of the Philippines. Denisovans lived in Asia during the Pleistocene epoch. Their genetic legacy is found in Southeast Asia and Oceania. Philippine Negritos have the highest known Denisovan ancestry. This suggests interbreeding in Southeast Asia before Austronesian arrival. This interbreeding left a lasting genetic imprint. High Denisovan ancestry in Negritos highlights genetic diversity. Studying Negritos offers valuable clues to human history. Section 6. Complex admixture weaving together the Filipino genetic mosaic. The genetic story of the Philippines is not a simple tale of separate lineages remaining distinct. Instead, it is a complex tapestry woven together by waves of migration, admixture, and cultural exchange over thousands of years. The result is a population with remarkable genetic diversity, reflecting its complex and multifaceted history. While Negrito populations carry the strongest signals of ancient Denisovan ancestry and deep lineages in the region, they also show evidence of gene flow from later migrations, including those associated with the Austronesian expansion. This suggests that even groups considered indigenous to the Philippines have experienced varying degrees of genetic mixing with later arrivals. Similarly, while many Filipinos today identify as belonging to non-Negrito groups, genetic studies reveal a complex pattern of admixture within these populations as well. This indicates that the boundaries between different groups are fluid and porous, shaped by centuries of intermarriage, cultural exchange, and shared history. The complex genetic admixture within Filipino groups underscores the need to move beyond simplistic classifications based on language, culture, or physical appearance. It highlights the interconnectedness of human populations and the constant movement and interaction that has shaped our species throughout history. Section 7. Mitochondrial DNA, Unlocking Maternal Lines and Ancient Connections. Another powerful tool for unraveling the genetic history of populations is mitochondrial DNA, or mtDNA. Unlike nuclear DNA, which is inherited from both parents, mtDNA is passed down exclusively from mother to child. This allows scientists to trace maternal lineages back through time, providing insights into the movements and interactions of women in the past. Analyses of mtDNA in Filipino populations have revealed a diverse array of maternal lineages, reflecting the multiple waves of migration and admixture that have shaped the archipelago's genetic landscape. Some mtDNA haplogroups, or groups of related lineages, found in the Philippines are common in East Asia, supporting the genetic connection with Taiwan and the Austronesian expansion. However, other mtDNA haplogroups found in Filipinos point to connections with more distant regions, including Southeast Asia, Oceania, and even South Asia. This suggests that the Philippines was influenced by migration routes beyond the traditional out-of-Taiwan narrative, highlighting the complexity of human movements in the region. The diverse mtDNA landscape in the Philippines underscores the importance of considering both maternal and paternal lineages when reconstructing the past. By combining mtDNA and Y chromosome data, researchers can gain a more complete and nuanced understanding of the genetic history of populations. Section 8. The Call for Deeper Exploration, Illuminating the Filipino Genetic Story. While significant progress has been made in unraveling the genetic history of Filipinos, much remains to be discovered. Further research, particularly involving larger sample sizes, more diverse ethno-linguistic groups within the Philippines, and the use of advanced genomic sequencing technologies, is crucial to address remaining questions and refine our understanding. One area that requires further investigation is the timing and extent of gene flow between different groups in the Philippines. By analyzing the distribution and frequency of specific genetic markers, researchers can estimate when different populations came into contact and the extent to which they interbred. Another promising avenue for future research is the study of ancient DNA from archaeological remains in the Philippines. This would provide a direct window into the genetic makeup of past populations, allowing researchers to track changes in gene frequencies over time and gain a more direct understanding of the processes that shaped the genetic diversity of the region. As genetic research in the Philippines continues to advance, we can expect to uncover an even richer and more complex picture of the archipelago's human history. The findings will not only deepen our understanding of the origins of Filipinos, but also shed light on the broader patterns of human migration, interaction and adaptation throughout Southeast Asia and the Pacific. Section 9. Conclusion: Embracing complexity in our understanding of the past. The genetic origins of Filipinos are a testament to the power of human connection, migration, and the enduring legacy of ancient interactions. The story is far more complex than any single narrative can capture, challenging simplistic models and revealing a tapestry woven from multiple threads. The out-of-Taiwan hypothesis, while a useful starting point, cannot fully encompass the complexity of Filipino ancestry. Genetic studies reveal multiple migrations, ancient lineages like the Negritos with their unique Denisovan inheritance, and a continuous interplay of gene flow between groups. As we delve deeper into the Filipino genome, we find not a simple story of replacement, but one of resilience, adaptation, and the blending of heritages. This knowledge challenges us to move beyond simplistic narratives and embrace the complexity of human history. The journey to understand the Filipino genetic story is ongoing. Each new discovery adds to the richness of the picture, reminding us that our past is a complex and fascinating tapestry, waiting to be further unraveled. By embracing this complexity, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich and multifaceted history of the Filipino people, and for the shared story of humanity itself.